Well, hello there, my friend. My name is Douglas, and appreciate you cracking up with this video. And I do want to first say I apologize. It's taken me some time to get to you to be able to bring you this introduction and transparency. It's literally been tens and hundreds of people that have been adhering to what we've been screaming from the rooftops here and going all over social media and sharing with people. But I do want to let you know we're not trying to hype what we're doing. We like to show the transparency. One of the reasons why we like to show the transparency, because what you're about to see, many people, the thought may surface, this is too good to be true. But that is why the system allows us to have a demonstration dashboard that performs just like a live account will. Now, we are growing this bank, and we have a plan of action of strategic partnership that only requires everyone to do a one-time execution that simply involves them opening up an account and having 3 come after them to open up an account. But those 3 are also going to be those that are willing to do the same. And through that strategic partnership, it's going to have this bank constantly growing all over the world, but with one particular caveat that I want people to understand. It's for the masses to succeed, and duplication is critical, but it's also very simple. Why? Because everybody only has to do it once. This is not going to be incumbent upon anyone to have to continue to do something over and 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 over, or individuals to have to continue to bring in people after people after people after people after people. No. The way our system works and the way our strategic plan of action works, this is literally supposed to be a set it and forget it, and you just keep coming back checking your money. I need to say that again. This is designed to be a set it and forget it, but that's why it's important that it's going to be with strategic partnership. We don't want anyone coming in that's not going to be able to do or unwilling to do the one-time execution, okay? So remember, everyone's doing a one-time out of pocket that I'm going to get into. Everyone's having 3 do the exact same thing, one time out of pocket, who are also going to be duplicating that, with each of them bringing in 3. And as that's taking place, I'm going to show you how the money unfolds. But I have to go into the back office because, like I said, it's going to be too good to be true, but it isn't. There's no hype. There's no fluff. There's no hoopla. It performs as advertised, as we like to say. So let me go to my board here real quick. So everybody's doing one time an out of pocket of, okay, so we have $45 approximately. This is our standard division. This is where mostly everyone's getting themselves started because they see the money, it scales and accumulates and compounds at a higher level. Then we have our entry level, which is just a one-time out of pocket of $30, okay? So that's it, $30, or $45 if you come in the standard, okay? And everyone's gonna have 3, their 3 do the same, who are also gonna have 3 do the same. Everybody's doing that one time. And what our system does, it's gonna scale everybody's money together simultaneously. So we're all receiving together instantly and simultaneously. That's why this eliminates cycling, rotation, or anybody having to wait on any results. No, there's never any waiting. That's why we only want strategic partners. But we're looking to move this with speed because it's low entry, but yet it's heavily rewarding because as it's replicating and duplicating forward, as you're about to see, you're always having money come in. So think about it. We're literally going to be receiving from the same people from this day forward because there is no saturation with this bank. Again, we are a bank. We're not a biz op. This is not any trading. We're not a trading company. So there's not going to be, you put some money up and somebody's trading or, you know, investing on your money. No, this is a bank, much like PayPal, Coinbase, Cash App, Venmo, and many other financial institutions. They're in the digital wallet space. If you've been paying attention, Mr. Elon Musk is going into another dimension because he already created PayPal, but now he's going to bring digital wallets to his Twitter, to his X.com community, because we understand everything is going to be tokenized. Everything is going digital. Now, I'm not going to get deep in the weeds with that, but what's going to be, okay, the organs of all this digital money that's being facilitated, and what's going to be the world that's going to be a part of, it's going to be digital wallets. The digital space cannot exist without digital wallets. So we're showing people how to own the track instead of betting on the horses that run around the track. Because if we own the track, that's the digital wallets, okay? Anytime money is being facilitated or circulating, it's always coming, and you and I and everyone else, household or community or business or whatever the organization may be. Because we have businesses, nonprofits, churches, schools, alumni, corporations that are a part of, and of course, individuals that are coming into this bank. So we are creating the bank, and everybody's receiving money all throughout. No waiting, no cycling. So money's coming to you. Douglas, when are we able to withdraw our money? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime, all the time, your money accumulates to $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. So I just wanted to just come out of the screen so you can see my face as I made emphasis. But please, folks, everybody, one time out of pocket. The reason why everybody's only required to do it one time out of pocket, because you're going to have money constantly coming to you. Okay? Now, there is a subscription that is attached, but that's what makes this ingenious, because that's how it's residual cash flow passively. Okay? Folks, you cannot cover residual bills and expenses unless you have residual income. Okay? So many of us have bills and expenses that are like residual. We don't look at them as subscriptions, but that's what they are. Every 30 days, like clockwork, they're coming in. But many of us are trying to trade time for money to take care of residual bills. We're going to show you how, through the expanding of this digital bank, we're going to scale everyone's residual income to where now you can have residual income coming in, because you're going to be receiving from all accounts in their subscriptions. Okay? But you're going to see why no more money is going to come out of your pocket to cover your subscription. And everybody else, okay, receives in the same fashion. So watch this. Let's go into the back office here, okay? So hopefully you haven't tuned me out, because I'm really going to get into this, and then I'm going to show you the money, and then this introduction will be done, okay? So remember, we have two different entry levels. We have the standard, and we have the entry level division of our bank. This one here is approximately $45. This one here is approximately $30, okay? So you decide, right, which one you believe that you'll be doing the most duplication. I'm going to show you both of the income structures and how the money unfolds. But remember, all we're doing is this. Everybody doing it one time, having three do the same. Everybody does that. So you only want to involve three that are also going to be willing to do the same. A set it and forget it. Everyone's doing it just one time. And so you're going to keep coming back to your back office. There's going to be more money, more money, more money. Now, the question is, well, what if the three don't do it? Replace some folks. We're going to be working as a team. So we only want those that are coming in. They're going to be strategic partners, understanding they're only doing it one time out of pocket, and they're going to have three do the same, that they're only doing it one time. Having three come after them, do it one time out of pocket, money's going to be seen immediately. Anyway, let me share my screen. So I want to start this off here. Let me blow this up. So everyone's doing the same one time. Are y'all seeing that? Everyone's doing the same one time, and there's nothing else required. We all scale simultaneously. There's no delayed gratification. All digital assets after you, all, ladies and gentlemen. Cash flows to you. Yes, all. Now, come down here. Now, this is the standard division. Everyone, a one-time out-of-pocket of $45. Everyone one time have 3 put in their first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Folks, that's all it's required to open up a digital account. So see, there's no skill set, okay? There's no one that's seriously not able to do this. Who also have 3 do the same one time. There's 0 resistance to success here. No one is required to do any more work. No one's required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. Able to withdraw your money daily. Folks, we're going to provide you 1,000% support for your entire team. You invite, we ignite. Remember, everyone's only doing a one-time out-of-pocket. So please, okay, as you may be showing this video or introduction to whoever you want to put in front of this, okay, we want to also invite you to our social media communities, because we do live streams, we do testimonials, we show transparency, and we're always streaming live showing the overview and presentation, okay? So anyway, so you're having 3 come after you. The moment that happens, it's going to accumulate you receiving $35. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is real money. That is not points, volume, or credits. That's real money, just like in your wallet or in your purse. I'm only talking fast. I want to keep this sort of condensed. Now, not only did you receive money, this is where the ingenious lies. This is why no one has to do this more than once. Because not only did deposits come to you, but everybody else that was in line prior also received deposits that scaled their bank and their money. I need you to really, really have that to hit you on your forehead like a ton of bricks. You were not the only one that received deposits from the 3 that you invited and then activated an account. No, everybody else that was in line prior. So your inviter, if that would be me, I would receive. My inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. Now watch this. You are inviting. These are your strategic partners. What are they doing? The exact same thing. How many times are they doing it? You see that X one time. So they're going to receive 35, predictably, just like you did. But also predictably, every time, not only did they receive, but everybody that was in line prior also scaled and received deposits. Did they do anything? No. Now, I want you to pay attention to how many times as I move forward, how many times I came back to you or those that you invited to do any more work or to involve any more people. So watch this. So as your partners received money, more money came to you. Scaled your money from 35 to 47. You didn't do anything. Then your strategic partners, which is those 3 that you invited, they're partners. They're doing the same thing. They're going to receive 35. Watch what happens. Scales everybody's money prior. These guys do the same one time. Remember, everyone doing the same one time, folks. But I want you to see, they receive and deposits come to everybody else. These guys do the same one time. They receive as they were receiving, money was coming to everybody else simultaneously. These guys do the same one time. 35, everybody money was scaling simultaneously. These guys do the same. One time, they received, everybody else scaled too. These guys do the same. One time, they received, everybody else scaled too. These guys do the same. One time, they received, everybody else scaled too. Folks, if it were not happening like this, you would have not been invited, okay? But this is literally how this is performing. Are you guys just only seeing just you and those you invited scale? or are you seeing everybody scale? Everyone. Has everybody been receiving the same predictable result as the bank continues to scale? Yes. Has anybody had to come back and do this 4 times or 8 times or 10 times? No. See, folks, it's all about duplication. It's not about how many people we can bring in. It's about this only being something people don't have to do one time, and yet money is going to continue to come to everyone. So that is the standard division of our bank. We have 3 divisions. I'm all going to be showing the standard and the entry level. Now we have a 10X division, and you get upgraded to all these different divisions, okay? So if you want to start in the standard, as your money accumulates, it's going to upgrade you to the 10X division. But guess what? You still don't stop receiving money in the standard. Now, I want you to understand that these guys do the same one time. Everybody scales, okay? So it's scaling everyone's residual cash flow, folks, with everyone seeing results all throughout. Now, remember, there is a subscription. Remember, I said that. The subscription in standard is only $28 every 28 days. Now, you notice, as your 3 were coming in, your money scaled, their money scaled, everybody's money scaled to $35. So this is residual money. All this is residual money. This is residual money. This is residual money. This is residual. This is residual. This is residual. And this is residual. So your subscription now is going to come out of your what? Out of your earnings, folks. Never out of your pocket again. So just like when they had their 3, you had your 3, it covered your subscription. Their 3 covered their subscription. Their 3 covered their subscription, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, we are a decentralized bank, folks. We're not the traditional pyramid. We've virtually inverted the pyramid, and our money is flowing from the bottom up. And if you guys look at it, because we are an inverted infrastructure, there's unlimited space. There's infinite amount of space where all now can be successful. But check this out, what the system does, because there's no saturation with our project. And as I mentioned, all of us are scaling simultaneously. No cycling, no rotation. Now the system only allows us to receive from a certain number of accounts in the infrastructure. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Once we reach that certain limit, okay, because we're all receiving from the same people. Once you reach that limit, folks, it's going to take us out of the infrastructure and re-enter us again. Infinite number of times, ladies and gentlemen. And our team is following us because they're scaling as well as our money is scaling. And it's from the same people. So here's the question. If we're all receiving from the same people, it's like a cash flow carousel. Here's my question. When do we stop receiving when everyone's scaling together and no one's had to do this 3, 4 times, 5 times, and the system takes us out and re-enters us again? And those that are coming through it the first time, as people are coming through it the second time, they're scaling up. So folks, all we got to do is set the network up one time. See, this is unlike the traditional pyramid where it's subject to saturation. That's why you only see those handful or a few who are just at the top, the only ones that receive breakthrough type residual cash flow. So folks, it doesn't matter whatever your magic number is. Okay, there's also more money on the table. I just stopped it at 13,000 to show you. Now, let's say everyone was taking a week to do their one-time execution. So folks, it was here everybody's first week, okay? And so as that duplicated and replicated, it brought you here your second week. It brought you here your third week, here your fourth week, your fifth week, your sixth week, your seventh week, your eighth week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, This can move however fast we want it to because we dictate the outcome. Everything is on demand. Because the moment those accounts open, you are receiving instantly. So from all accounts that open up, after yours, you're instantly receiving. There is no waiting. I'm going to show you in the back office. Now, again, this don't have to be weeks, folks, because we have some people that are now waiting a week. They're duplicating by the day. Some are even duplicating by the hour because it literally takes minutes for people to open up an account. Remember, all you're doing is a first name, last name, email address, phone number. Just like if you were to set up a PayPal account, a Venmo account, a Cash App account, a bank account, folks. Just need your first name, last name, email address, phone number, okay? Now, let me hop over to the other division of our bank. This is the entry-level division of our bank. Same thing applies, folks. Everyone doing the same one time. Nothing else is required, okay? Same bank highlights. The only difference is everyone's doing a one-time out-of-pocket of $30 that start in this division of our bank, okay? So watch this. So here, everyone coming after you, your three do the same. It scales you to 24. Everybody else prior receives as well, instantly and simultaneously. Okay. Now, again, pay attention. How many times will I come back to you to do any more work or involve any more people? Remember, everybody's just doing a one-time out-of-pocket of $30. That's a $20 bill and a $10 bill put together. Everybody's doing that one time. Now, the subscription here is $20. Does your first three cover your subscription? Yes. Now, not only did you receive, your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, etc. Everyone else prior also scaled as you receive that money. Now watch this. Your strategic partners are doing the same thing. How many times? One time. They scale to 24, scales your money to 33, independent of your involvement. Okay? Now I'll say it again. Listen to how many times I come back to your partners or you to do anything else. Okay. These guys do the same one time. 24 scales everybody. These guys do the same one time. 24 scales everybody. These guys do the same one time. 24 scales everybody. Same one time. 24 scales everybody. Then, folks, look, the system is going to re-enter us because in the entry-level division of our bank, okay, it does the exact same thing. So we're going to get re-entered into the system again, and your team follows you, as it says down here. Folks, there are no saturation points. It's your bank. It's your money. We're not an MLM. We're not a network marketing where people have to always be incumbents of bringing people in and bringing people in, okay, to sustain income. Here, everybody's only required to do it one time. Now, yes, we do have monsters that come in here and they bring in tens and hundreds of people because they see how it performs, because it performs literally as I am sharing it with you in front of you folks. And if it didn't, I would not be talking to you right now. So when you get re-entered, you receive, but watch everybody else scales. That's coming through it for the first time. Then guess what? Your strategic partners re-enter. They receive, scales everybody else prior. And you, their partners come in. They receive, scales them, everybody else prior. And you. So 8 weeks in, you're at $6,633 in residual cash flow. What is everybody's monthly subscription? $20. Did they have to come out of pocket to take care of that? No, they didn't. It came out of their earnings. So just with you being in the business 8 weeks, okay, again, this is to mathematical certainty of everybody taking a week and everybody only involving in 3. This is not even including spillover. This is not even including bonuses that are also in the system. We're just giving you the bare bones money, the residual income, okay? So let's go to the back office here real quick so I can share with you exactly the transparency of the system. Now, remember, As 3 come after you, it brings you to 35. I want you to see this predictably. Again, this is the standard version, okay? Now, this is the one where everybody's doing a one-time out of pocket of $45. Got it? So watch this. So you see, I got your bank. So just pretend you are your bank, okay? And your name is up there. You see you're all at zeros. Now watch this, but come down here, and this is all that's involved in opening up an account, okay? Where your 3 are gonna do the exact same. So let's go with my skeptical friend, okay? Because everybody has skeptical friends that want to see it work. So my skeptical friend at 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹.com. Copy that, my skeptical friend there. And watch this, guys. It happens on every account, 95280. I'm gonna hit this button. This is as if my skeptical friend is about to open up an account. Hit that button. Watch the money, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, did you see the account? Your account go from zeros to 1175 here and 117.50 in the 10X division of our bank. How long did it take money to get to you or come to you? Folks, it is always instant. But not only did your bank receive, everybody in line prior as well received deposits that scaled their bank. You guys see why this is only required for everyone to do it one time. That is why we only want strategic partners, because this is only required to do one time. Meaning everyone have 3 come after them who are willing to do the same. Have 3 come after them who are willing to do the same. Have 3 come after them. This is supposed to be a set it and forget it, folks. So we don't want anyone in that's unwilling, reluctant, okay, or doesn't want to receive residual cash flow. See, cash flow is when you have money coming in independent of your involvement to where your money exceeds your monthly obligations, bills, and expenses, and annual bill expenses and overhead, folks. Not just where you're trading your time for money or having to work 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs or having to exchange a lot of effort to make money. No, when your money is making you money with there being no gambling and no trading, okay, where you're gambling and risking money here. PayPal is not risking money. Your banks are not risking money. They are receiving from digital assets opening up. And guess who is the reason why more assets for them are opening up? It's us referring our family, friends, businesses, and other entities that are also opening up accounts with those financial institutions. With this bank, folks, the money is coming to us. Now, how does the company make money? Let me show you. So this is how you do your one-time out of pocket to activate your account. So you're gonna go to this thing where it says co-op tokens, you're gonna buy tokens, okay? And you're gonna choose here, 1 here and 1 NFT, okay? And then you're gonna hit continue. And then folks, we are using cryptocurrency. Now understand, we're only using cryptocurrency as a means of, that's the currency that is used in the system. Now, you can use your Visa or debit card to third-party vendors to buy crypto and send the crypto over to, because we're only using cryptocurrency. We're not gambling or speculating or relying on any fluctuation. When your money is in our system, it's in stable coin. Okay, so there's no fluctuating when your money is in our system. The reason why we're using crypto, because that's what makes us a global bank, because crypto is everywhere. But you can buy crypto with Visa or Master bank card or debit card. You're just going to send the money over to cover the transaction. I'm going to walk you through that here. But we have videos step by step that share with people how to do it. So if you're not crypto savvy, don't worry about it. We're going to walk you by the hand. Why we're using crypto? Because our system is on the blockchain, and blockchain uses cryptocurrency. Now, think of it like this. In America, we know this place called Chuck E. Cheese Pizza. At Chuck E. Cheese, you cannot use your own regular money to play their games or ride their rides. You have to go to the counter and do what? Exchange your money for Chuck E. Cheese tokens, because you can only use their currency, but they're going to exchange it for your real money for their currency, so you can participate with their rides and with their games. That is the analogy that I want everybody to understand why we're using cryptocurrency. So, but like I said, we have videos to walk you through step by step. So don't overwhelm yourself that people don't know how to use cryptocurrency. Folks, we need to be educated on using it. And that's part of our community as well with the education that we provide. Got it? Now, so watch this. I'm going to use cryptocurrency. As you can see here, it gives you the invoice. See, it says $43, $43 here. Now, it's using Ethereum, but you can choose any crypto that you want to use, those that you're most familiar with. See, we have Dogecoin, we have Tron, we have BNB, we have over 150 options that you can choose from. There, we also have USDT. A lot of people like using USDT because it's typically the least expensive. Okay, as you can see over here, these are your transactions. Now the company is only charging. Look, the company only charges 1.5%. They do this on activated accounts, and they also do it on withdrawals. That's how the company makes money, stays around forever, pays their programmers, and pays their tech people. That's all they charge, folks. So that's how the company is here. Okay. Now this address here is where you're going to go over to your crypto, where you're going to be sending your money into to cover the transaction. You got to send 4361. Now I would say maybe send around 45 to 50, just in case there's any fluctuation as the money is coming over to cover the transaction, if that makes sense. But like I said, folks, we have step-by-step videos, but I wanted to show you all that's involved to activate an account. Now let's go back here to the dashboard. Okay, go back to the dashboard. Now, so we have my skeptical friend that has opened up an account, right? Now watch this. I'm gonna have 2 more accounts open up. So let's do a friend two at coopcf.com. And let's do friend 3. I'm just creating random information for demonstration purposes. So boom, folks, how long did it take, okay, that to be done? So ladies and gentlemen, if those can remember how to spell their name, put in their first name, last name, email address, and phone number, folks, everybody can make a lot of money here. So watch this. This bank was designed, folks, for this to be doable for the masses and have it scale everyone's residual cash flow as what I'm showing you duplicates forward. So I'm going to invite that. That's if those 2 just activate an account. Watch the money, folks, right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is real money. That is not points. That is not volume. That is not credits. That's real money, just like in your wallet, in your purse. But not only did your bank receive money, everyone else that was in line prior also received money, folks. It's scaling all of us simultaneously. So there is no one not making money here. You only don't make money if you don't participate. And that's cool, because we strategically are scaling everyone's residual income. Now, remember I said the subscription here is $28. This is 35. It's 35 higher than 28. Absolutely. And this is residually. Why? Because you're receiving from everyone else doing the subscription. That's why the money is not just coming to you one time. It's coming to you over and 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 over. And everyone else receives just like that. Now watch this. I'm going to go to another window. Go to another window here. Thought I had it up already, but guess I didn't. Anyway, let me log in here to, I'm logging into it. So now I'm about to log in, okay, with the My Skeptical Friend. Remember that account we just created? Okay. Because My Skeptical Friend is going to do the same thing. Having 3 get in line after them. Okay. But I'm going to show you, as that is taking place, everybody's money scales simultaneously. So let me go into My Skeptical Friend. Okay, they're going to be at all zeros, just like your bank was before we added the 3 accounts with My Skeptical Bank and the 2 others, Friend 2 and Friend 3, right? So let's bounce back over here, because I want you to see there's no shenanigans going on. I want you to see the transparency, the absolute certainty, and that this performs as advertised. So I'm going to go to your global team here and show you the 3 accounts that were added that brought money to your account. So that's Friend 3, remember, there's Friend 2, and there's My Skeptical Friend. Okay? Now, I want you also to see something. So I'm going to go back here to your money. So I want to show you something else real sweet, because remember we talked about spillover. Now, we don't promote spillover, but I want you to see spillover is also in this, because we have people that are not just bringing in 3, and as they're bringing in however many, okay, because people cannot shut up about this, right? I got a team in Czechoslovakia that's growing out of the woodworks because they saw that it performs as advertised. They cannot shut up. They've been looking for opportunity that's been real, where they can withdraw their money and they're not gambling their money, because they have sent their money to other parts of the country where people are talking about giving them 2%, 3%, 4%, just to have their money rug pulled and stolen from them. We are not that, folks. This is a bank that's on the blockchain. Can't be manipulated, hacked, okay? It's going to perform the same way every time for everybody. No gambling of any money. So anyway, I'm going to come down here. Now, let's bounce over here to this window. And you can see, okay, Skeptical Friend. I'm going to refresh Skeptical Friend and watch no money. Are y'all seeing that? Because watch this. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to add 1 account. Let's do Friend 4. Friend 4 at coopcf.com. Now, as I add this account, guys, 88524, invite. Watch what happens here. Do you see your bank is going to always receive, folks, from every account? Okay? But not only did you receive deposits, everybody else that was in line prior also received deposits. But now I want to go over to My Skeptical Friend. Okay? Remember, they were at zeros, right? They haven't personally added anybody to their bank or have anyone come after them, okay, to open up an account, right? They haven't had that yet. I didn't go down here and put in any names under their account. But watch this. I'm hitting refresh and watch their money. Look at it, folks. It's as advertised. See, that spillover. because you can only have your first three be front line. Everybody else has to fall after. Make sense? Okay. Now watch this. I'm gonna come down here and let's add accounts here. So let's do Gina G. Okay. Again, I'm just creating random accounts just for demonstration purposes. Okay, let's add Betty Q. CF.com. And so, guys, just so you can see that everybody receives on all accounts. Let me just do 2 right here before I do 3. So I'm gonna do that account there, do those 2 accounts. Watch the money here. Bada boom, bada bang, folks. 26. Are y'all seeing that? Let me bounce over here though. Watch this. Let me hit refresh over here. This is your bank. Okay. Let's hit refresh. Then it happens all simultaneously. Look, more money to your bank, folks. Not only to your skeptical friend, not only to your bank, but everybody else received deposits as well. Guys, I need you guys to have that to hit you like a ton of bricks, that everybody scales simultaneously, instantly. Everyone receives from all accounts that open after theirs. Your only involvement and requirement is 3. But as it replicates, their only involvement is only 3 required. As it replicates, their only involvement is 3 required. As it replicates, their only involvement is 3 required. As it replicates, their only involvement is only 3 required. And what's happening to everybody's money as this replicates forward? It's all scaling. But I just don't want you to hear it. Let's do it again. So let's do one more account, right? So let's do Chris N, okay? Just doing demonstration purposes, okay? But this is how it functions, folks, as advertised. 29212. Coming down here, hit invite. Please watch this. Look at the money. Bloop, bloop. Instantly, folks. Instantly. This is real money. Anytime your money is $50 or more, you withdraw it. Let's bounce over here to your bank. Let's hit refresh. Did you receive again? Every single time. Every single time. Every single time accounts open after you and your friends, you are receiving residual deposits that scale and come to everyone in the success line. So we bounce back over the presentation and we'll close it out, folks. Just sharing with you the money again. Okay. Again, I was in the back office. Was it taking me a week? Okay. And I went into 2 accounts. No. So let's say this was doing in days. Just indulge with me here. I'm not trying to overcook your grits or, but I had to show you the transparency. So your 3 come out to you. 35, everybody else prior received. That's day 1. Now, your friends are going to come do it in their day 1, which is the next day. It's going to be 2 days for you. They received 35, scales your money. Because they came in the next day and did it. Had 3 come after them. Scaled your money to 47. It doesn't matter when it's done, folks. These guys do the same one time. 35, scales everybody's money. Look, day 3, you're there. Listen to how many times I said you had to do any more work. or you had to involve any more people. Listen how many times I said your three had to do any more work or to involve any more people. Listen to how many times I said that your friends' friends had to do any more work or to involve any more people. And look, everybody money, they do the same one time 35 scale. 4 days, you're here. These guys do the same one time. 5 days, you're here. These guys do the same one time. 6 days, you're here. These guys do the same one time. 7 days, you're here. Same one time. 8 days, you are here. These guys do the same one time. And your folks that you invited, remember, this is your skeptical friend. Has your skeptical friend had to do anything since their day one or first hour or first 10 minutes? No. So these guys, whether they did it in the next hour or next 10 minutes, these guys, whether they did it in the next hour or the next 10 minutes or the next day, these guys, if they even did it in the next 10 minutes, the next hour, or the next day, these guys, whether they did it in the next 10 minutes, next day, or next hour, these guys, whether they did it in the next 10 minutes, the next hour, or the next day, whether these guys did it in the next 10 minutes, next hour, or next day, everybody's only doing the same one time. Guys, this is a game changer. This is a freaking game changer. You're literally looking at the financial equalizer. I don't care if you are a business, a nonprofit, a church, a community, a fundraiser, a crowdfund, a GoFundMe, or an individual with bills and responsibilities. This is for 100% of the population. Everyone's only doing this one single time, folks. And as it duplicates and replicates forward, it's scaling everybody, everyone's residual cash flow, with everyone seeing results all throughout, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we are decentralized. We have inverted the pyramid. The money is flowing from the bottom up. And folks, we get brought out of the system and re-entered in infinite number of times. It's like a cash flow carousel. Your friends are just going around just like you are. And everyone is doing the same without anyone doing any more work, without anyone required to involve any more people. And we're all receiving from the same people as we go through the cash flow carousel. So if we're all receiving from the same people, when does anybody stop receiving money? Knowing you're only wanting those that come in that want to receive the same result. We're not a saturated model, folks. And cash flow never runs out of style. It's not like a juice or a financial services or a skincare line, okay? Or a binary or a MLM or a gifting. Folks, we're not those. This is a bank, a digital bank in the digital space with zero saturation points ever. So guys, that's gonna be my time. So what I want you guys to do is simply just get back in contact with the person that referred you. If that was myself, get with me. We can chat the DMs, or we can even get on Zoom live and I can do a demonstration transparency. I want you guys to come in our social media communities, okay? We also update people when we have meetings, because we don't want you to have to explain it. Now, I'm gonna put this video on YouTube and you guys can share it to whomever you guys would like to share it with, okay? And you can let this be an introduction to them and how this global bank, okay, is performing and scaling everybody's residual cash flow. My name is Douglas Ford, coming to you out of my home here out of Houston, Texas, by way of America. It's been my plum-pleasing pleasure to bring you this introduction. I'd like to conclude every time we come and share the information. We just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling in your cash flow. But most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.